What's going on? Welcome back to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. And if this is your first time on the channel, do me a favor, click that subscribe button and check out our social media accounts, Facebook and Instagram at the Pro Wrestling Shoot and on Twitter at TPWS Podcast. Without further delay, let's get into the video. Pro Wrestling Shoot! During an appearance on Talk is Jericho earlier today, AEW TBS champion Jade Cargill talked about her tryout and WWE and why she decided to sign with AEW instead. She said that WWE called me back. I'm not going to name the person's hand that I shook. They wanted me. The problem that they found that they had mixed feelings about was that, like I mentioned, I don't need wrestling. I don't need to do this. A lot of people, especially at the trial, needed this. Like, this is how they feed their families. They've been doing this forever, and for them to get to this point, they will give anything and everything to do it. So they were like, we want you. We're going to sign you, but we're kind of worried about how bad you want this. We're not just some reality show. We're not just glitter and lights and cameras. I was like, okay. He said, also, you have a child. I said, yeah, I do. Well, what are you going to do? Because at the time, my daughter was 2. I was like, well, thankfully, because I have money, we can pay a tutor to help tutor my child, being that we have to relocate to Orlando. I can have a 24-hour nanny, but they were really grilling me about it, in which I was kind of put off. I was like, well, my spouse can travel with me wherever we go. This could be easy for me. I thought about it, thought about all the precautions to this. Like, I've been warned about traveling. I get it. He said, yeah, I get what you're saying, but this is your family now. I want you to know that. I was like, I get it. I totally understand that. But I've thought about it and I want it. I've been training for this. This is what I want. They're like, all right, well, we'll see. So WWE sent the contract. They wanted me to do it. AEW came about and I came here instead. I got the experience and I felt calm. I remember you, Chris Jericho, and I had this conversation in the car. It made me feel at ease about the decision that I wanted to make. I don't have to relocate. I felt at home. I could call the owner of our company and talk to him, and he knew my name. He knew my purpose. He knew that I wanted to do this, and that mattered to me. I wasn't just a number. I wasn't just this person. Like, who is this person? He knew exactly who I was. So that made me feel comfortable. And yes, the other company was pissed off that they've sent me a 100-page contract, but I made the best decision for my family. I made the best decision for myself. Jade Cargill is now currently signed with AEW. She's 26-0. She's the TBS champion, the first ever TBS champion. So what do you guys think? Do you think that she made the right decision? Do you think WWE could have used her? Let me know in the comment section. Also, check out our normal podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and anywhere else you get your audio podcasts. And don't forget to follow us at Facebook and Instagram at the Pro Wrestling Shoot and on Twitter at TPWS Podcast. Thank you very much for watching.